My name's Dave Davis, alias Blackjack. I'm a men's level 4 shooting for the CMSA and the Lake Erie Mounted Vaqueros in Jefferson, Ohio. We do the CMSA is cowboy mounted shooting. We shoot single action 45 revolvers off of horseback. I've got 2011, I was high point in rifle shooting in this, and I've been to World twice. And I don't know.
Gotta get into it.
Okay. It's a family event. Anyone from the little Wranglers, little kids on up.
8 to 80.
8 to 80, 5 to 80. The Wranglers will start like a lead line, we pony them in. They're not allowed to shoot firearms until the age of 12. And then they get to shoot the firearms. And what we shoot are blanks. They're black powdered blanks. There's no live cartridges allowed on the grounds.
Can we see it?
Do you have one?
Anybody got one?
I just emptied out and left it
Yeah,
inside.
I know.
Do you got one?
This is what a crimped 45 long Colt shell is like as a blank. So there's no projectile on it. It's hot black powder that comes out and breaks the balloon.
Target.
Which is the target. And there's 64 different courses that could be run. So you don't know until the day that you show up what you're running. And then there's 4 stages. So each stage is a different course that'll be set up. And then there's also a rifle course and a shotgun class in it. Today we had 2 rifle shooters.
Okay.
And then this is Doc, my vice president.
Hi, Brian Rick, otherwise known as Doc Newberry. And I'm new to the organization. This is my 2nd season in cowboy mounted shooting. I came over from the world of Western Fast Draw. I shoot also for the Ohio Fast Draw International. I'm currently the 2014 Reserve Top Gun champion. And I can shoot, and I don't ride very well, so I'm learning to ride. And anybody can do this sport. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of practice. And don't worry about messing up, because hey, any bad day riding and shooting is always better than a good day at work. To my left is John Truman.
Known as also as Buckeye Johnny. I've been doing this for 7 years now. On a horse that I raised and trained. At this point in time, we know that I'm the oldest rider in the state of Ohio, the oldest active rider shooting, and possibly the oldest in the country. I'll be 80 in September.
And he doesn't look a day over 79.
And if you turn your head a little sideways there on it. You see the cross pistols on his hat that some of us wear? Those are awards for clean shooting, which means you have to shoot all day long without missing a target. And they're kind of hard to come by, because that's 40 targets that you have to hit on a running horse.
Is that also what you have on your hat?
Yes, I have one on mine.
He runs faster, but not more accurate.
Okay. All right.
If anybody wants to get involved in it, they can go on to the CMSA website and look for a local club in their area. They can also go under the Lake Erie Mounted Vaqueros, which is our email on our website. We're also on Facebook, so you can like us there. And you can get a hold of us, come to an event, see what we're all about, see what we do. And if you want to get involved, that's fine. You know, if you need any direction, you need any guidance, you know, there's always somebody from the club or even outside the club. Any one of these shooters will take the time that they have, okay, to try to help anybody along. You break a gun, they give you a gun. It's not like some sports where, you know, you break your equipment and go, oh boy, geez, that's too bad. You know, it doesn't work that way here. And there's shoots all over. And it's the fastest growing equestrian sport in the United States. So if you've already got your horse and you've already got your cowboy hat and your boots, and you want to come out and have a little bit of taste of the Old West, why don't you come and see us? I think you'll have a good time.
You guys just shoot here at Ashtabula County, or do you shoot other places?
Oh, we shoot all over the place.
Next weekend, we're going to
Shoot.
Shoot.
That's the first blooper, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, well.
You can't fool me. Shoot it. 2 O's.
Yeah.
You guys
We're going to shoot at Pittsfield, Pennsylvania with a New York club. And last weekend there was a shoot in Worcester with an outfit down in the middle of the state. So we travel some.
When's the next time y'all going to be in the fairgrounds
We will
here?
be July 17th and 19th.
17th
Okay.
through the 19th.
No.
And the
Nice.
girls,
Right here.
do this as well.
Right here at Ashtabula County Fairgrounds in beautiful downtown Jefferson, Ohio. And it is free to the public
To watch.
Okay.
to watch.
Rain or shine.
Rain or
Rain or
shine.
shine, and you can come and watch us. You can also go over to Gage Concessions over there because they make a fantastic Angus burger.
And not only the ladies get to ride also, and half of them beat us.
Now, if y'all don't mind, who are you ladies? And tell us a little bit about yourselves.
I'm Nancy Bergy, and this is what, my 4th year, and I trained my horse and me together, and we're moving up. We started out, they call me Go Forward Bergy, because all we did was back into the arena when we first started. And now she's moving forward and doing well.
I'm Karen Davis. I'm the secretary of the club. Dave's my husband, and I've been doing this for 4 years. We had a setback last year, but we're doing better this year. My horse bucked me off several times.
I'm the treasurer of the club. You got us all, don't you?
Money bags.
Yeah. I keep them straight here.
Good. All right. Is there anything else?
The firearms, like Dave mentioned, are single action. This is an example of a single action firearm. And we will go through the safety here. You can see that it is empty. There's 6 holes, but if you count 7, you know for sure that gun is empty. We only load 5 in for competition. This gun happens to be made by Ruger. And this is one of the firearms that is used in this competition. It shoots those blanks at the balloon targets.
Okay.
And you have 2 pair, okay, and a rig. Some people wear a rig up here where you can start with one gun, holster it, slide over, grab the other one, and finish. Some people wear a shoulder holster style and a separate holster either on the front of the saddle called a pommel, or some people will have one on the side. It's a preference thing.
You guys forgot to tell them what we wear.
Yeah.
We have
Yes.
to dress in late 1800s garb.
Right.
As you can see, Karen's in a dress, ladies can dress in a dress. I'm in a split skirt, or if we wear blue jeans, we have to wear what they're called chinks. They're like chaps.
Mm-hmm.
All the men have to dress like this, no zippers, buttons, it has to be all.
Now, why is that? That
That
you,
is
the
aging
rule.
rules.
Replicate- That's the rules.
1800s dress.
Yeah,
okay.
There
1800
were no
dress
zippers
code.
in the 1800s.
that's how
Yeah.
they established the
unless they
And this is-
CMSA.
So it's pretty much tradition then
Yeah,
for what
this,
you guys are
this is to
doing.
represent the old West days.
Now, if
Okay.
you're one of the riders that chooses to ride in a more modern denim jean, then you have to wear a leather chap or a
Yeah.
chink.
Okay.
Yeah, that's women as well. I mean, it goes women, and if you're in jeans or anything that resembles kind of pants, you have to have a hat on. And your long sleeves have to be long sleeve and buttoned. In a dress, it has to be cover the shoulder. So, you know.
And if you're in a dress, you don't have to wear a hat.
No. But you do have to wear bloomers.
Well, you don't have to.
Well, yes, you do.
They're not going to edit that one out.
Trust me. You
Especially the
have to-
bloomers part.
And the
Then-
same with the firearms. They have to be 1800 replicas.
Okay.
You can't use a modern gun.
Where can you get the replicas from?
Almost any gun stores, shops have them. I mean, they're
Or
just
can get them for you.
yeah.
And they're made by a couple different companies.
Ruger, EMF,
Uberti, you know, is another. Pieta is another one. For the shotguns, it would be Stoger. For the lever action rifles, you know, it could be
Winchester,
Taylor, Rossi, you know, all of those.
Did you mention that
Okay, back to the firearms. I noticed you guys are carrying 2. Can you explain why you carry 2?
There's 10 balloons set up on a course, and so when you load 5, you shoot, and there's 2 different colors on the balloons. So 5 of them are in one color, and then 5 in the other color. So the course requires you to shoot 5 of one, put your gun away,
Grab the second
grab
gun.
the second gun, and
Hit the
shoot the
second.
last 5.
Now, I noticed earlier half the course was done with a pistol and the other half was done with a shotgun rifle.
That was a lever action rifle. That
We
was
didn't
Right.
shoot shotgun today, but
Okay.
That's a special.
That's a
class.
separate class from regular shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now they have classes for shotgun and rifle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And those points are kept separate from
Right.
one another?
Yes, and the pistol points are all separate from everything.
And
And-
if we win nice buckles when we move up, when we win our class and get to move up, we have to win 4.
Depends on what
Yeah.
level you are.
What level we are, and then we
Our
get
level will
these
have
really nice buckles.
So you have a
Everybody
chance
wants
to go to World then? For
Yeah.
like
Yes,
World titles.
if you get enough points, you can travel to Amarillo, Texas for the world competition, and points that you earn here qualify for world points.
Well, what's
Okay.
it take to qualify for World?
Well, the levels go from a level 1 as a beginner all the way up to a level 6, and a level 1 beginner needs 200 points. And you gain points by every rider that you beat. So if you beat 10 people, you got 10 points. And for every level past that, you need another 100 over that. So if you're a level 3, you would need 400 points, and so on.
Very good. And you're back here in July?
Yes, July 17th and 19th, I think.
And it's
Yeah,
fun.
and that's a good one to come out and see and watch, because we celebrate the Day of the Cowboy in July. So we have a nice big dinner going on for that, and
We also have a fast draw event.
Oh yeah.
That's where we take the mounted shooters and we put them in a fast draw situation using their own equipment. So they get a little taste of the fast draw side.
Usually, how many folks are in that fast draw situation with you?
It all depends on how many want to sign up. Last year I think we had 19 different shooters. And what we do, it's a little thing we call showdown. And I have a Lexan screen, 4x8. And it's mounted in a frame. And you have your balloon target, one on each side, with a light on it. When the light comes on, draw level and fire. And what they do is they stand back about 15 feet and you walk towards your opposition. Now I can see you and you can see me, but we're separated by a Lexan screen. Remember, we're shooting black powder, so the screen keeps us protected from that. And the first one that pops the balloon wins that particular round.
It's really
And
cool.
Last year it was
very
won
cool.
hands down by a shooter by the name of Jay Merrill, who was shooting from a pommel holster, which is a holster that normally mounts to his saddle. He took it and he fastened it to his belt and cleaned everybody's clock.
He was awesome.
So he's the reigning showdown champion for the Day of the Cowboy. So you get to see him again this year.
Okay.
Now you guys have what, a potluck dinner tonight?
yeah,
Also
we're
after the
potluck
shoot,
dinner.
where
On
everybody gets
Saturdays
down?
we have a potluck dinner.
And I bet they haven't told you that it's the best, nicest bunch of people you ever wanted to meet.
And on
Every one
Sunday
of them.
mornings we have church. We have a church service on Sunday
Cowboy
mornings.
church.
Cowboy
Yeah,
church.
So
Now do you have a special person that comes
Yep.
in, or a reverend that comes in, or a
Yep.
pastor that comes in and does
Cowboy
that?
John comes in.
There you go. Very
He
good.
he is actually a cowboy minister. He used to live in Montana and he moved here, and so he comes and pastors to us.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, he's cool. He's
Now,
good.
but you guys say cowboy mounted shooting. Are you guys? Is there any special horse you guys use for this, or
We
can
use
any horse
fast
do?
ones.
Besides fast ones?
Not all of us use fast ones.
No, it's open to any breed. Some folks even use donkeys in the competition. You can have donkeys, ponies, any breed. There's no breed restriction
Minis and
on the horses. It's
Any
just
special training to go get a horse to go through this?
there's a lot of training to it. First off, you just have to see how they handle the noise of gunfire, and depending on the level of training from that point, you just go on from there to see what, it could be a week and you've got one that's ready, and it could take you 2 years and get one ready. It just depends on the horse.
Or there's some of us
And
that's
there's-
taken
Or there could be
4
some
years.
horses that
Won't do it at all.
just won't do it at all.
Yeah.
So you have to move on and try to find something else.
It's taken me 4 years to get my mare to where she's anywhere near competition level. So it takes a while to do it right.
It's like any other athlete, sometimes it just takes a little longer.
So just anybody can get into this, or any
Anybody.
special way to get into this club or into this sport?
Yeah, just
We have to say it again?
Well, is there a clinic or something you guys have to go through, and when do you guys have one?
We can do clinics, depending on, if people show an interest in it. We can do some clinics for them, which helps you train your horse. Show
you do it
some
as
of
a
the
group,
basics. We do them as a group.
Or can you do singles?
We also will do individual clinic training and stuff, depending on, the situation. If people want to, you know, try to sign up and
Now,
get a little-
where would you perform these clinics at?
we have 2 places that we do practices for the winter when it's down. Obviously, we don't shoot around here in the winter time outside for shows. We shoot in Nancy's arena, which is in North Bloomfield, and then we shoot in the summertime an arena in Conneaut off of Route Road, Kurt Meyer's place. He's got a big outdoor arena. It's probably close to this size of pen here. So we get to do actual full-size runs and stuff there.
And we've also put on demonstrations throughout the county. We've been at the Lake County Fair, we've been at the Jog County Fair, and as recently as last week, we were at the Lake Metro Parks Farm Park in Kirtland, where we did a demonstration for the Lake County chapter of the Ohio Horse Council.
Memorial Day, we go to Miracle Mountain in Pennsylvania.
Which is a Christian camp, and we've been doing that for 7 years. That's their open house to help promote their place, and their camp is set up as an old western town, so we kind of fit right in with it. And we put 2 demos on during the day for the spectators there.
All right, 20.483 and 10 for Deb. 20.483 and 10.
Hi, I'm Deb Norris.
And I'm Jenny Bradbury.
And we are a family from Conneaut, Ohio that do the cowboy mounted shooting.
We've been doing this for since 2008, and we watched people shooting, and we just really liked it. So when we got into it, we just had a blast with it.
The sport consists of 1 through 6 levels. I'm a level 4.
And I'm a level 2.
Jenny just won a couple championships.
I got this buckle right here. 3 weeks ago we went to Swanton and I won my class both days, so I got first both days. And then for the division I had to beat the level 1s and 2s, and this is when I was a level 1. So I beat both of them and ended up getting the buckle. And then last weekend I won my class both days and got moved up to a level 2.
And won a championship buckle for moving up to a level 2. And our whole family does this sport. We have Dustin Bradbury, which is Jenny's older brother.
17.
2 younger siblings, which is Austin Norris and Lindy Norris, which both of them girls went to Worlds last year in 2014. Lindy had reserve high point year-end award. She had high point year-end award, and Austin had the reserve high point year-end award. And then Austin won the world, and Lindy took 3rd at the Worlds.
And they are 9 and 11. They're in a Wrangler class where they just run the course instead of shooting actual guns. We teach them gun safety and stuff on the ground before they even start to shoot on the horse. Austin is an open Wrangler, which means she has unloaded guns. She just
has to handle them correctly and point at the balloons to engage them like she would be shooting them in real competition.
But there's no ammunition in it.
And Kenny, their stepdad, and my husband, he also competes. He is a level 3 shooter, so we kind of have members in the whole family that go all the way from a Wrangler clear up to a level 4 shooter.
Stay away from that. I'm gonna make her change. Okay, 17.647 and 5. 17.647 and 5.
All right, this is the Wrangler division, the Wrangler Open division here that we shoot at the Cowboy Mounted Shooting Association. The Wranglers Open are from ages, I believe, 10 to 12. They are not allowed to handle a loaded firearm unless either the range master or a parent has it. We have to load it. They are not allowed to. As you can see, my Wrangler here has safety protection for her eyes, hearing protection for her ears, and she was given by the range master a sequence of balloons she has to shoot. She has to shoot the 2 red ones on the end, come back to the 2 white ones in the middle, and then the red one in the very center. Am I right?
Yeah, she was just going left to right.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, left to
so,
right.
That's
Red, white, white.
that's how we're gonna do this. So right now I'm gonna hand her the firearm. It's already been set up, and let's see how she does with it.
Very good.
Very good. And as you can see, she hands me the firearm with the muzzle pointed in the down position, which is very good safety here for them. We are ejecting the shells. As you can tell, these are 45 action shells. All they are, they're crimped ammo, and the only thing that's in them is powder. No projectiles at all in these. So we'll set those off to the side. And as I said before, she's not allowed to load these guns. So a parent or the range master or a guardian has to do that for her. Well, as you told you earlier, these are a 6-shot gun, and we always leave one open slot in here for a safety precaution on these. Then we set it up and we design it so that we set it up in the safety position. Okay? In order to shoot these guns, you have to pull the hammer back to pull the trigger. So that's one nice thing. They're not like a semi-automatic where you can just sit there and keep pulling the trigger to get it to fire. And Dave right now is going to give her directions on how he wants her to shoot this one. So Dave?
Okay. Center white one. Left white. Red. Correct.
Okay. We're going to hand her the firearm now, and 2 hands on the firearm. Very good.
Fire at will.
There we go.
Okay.
As you can see, that there's a lot of percussion in this. If you could hear it, it really rattles your ears a little bit on these. But that's why we give them hearing and eye protection on that. Dave, anything you'd like to add to this?
Yes, even though we're shooting blanks, the reason they need all this protection is because you can still actually do some physical damage shooting a blank. If you were to set a pop can down on the ground, it would crush the pop can. And the sequence that we were shooting her in is because, just as on horsebacks, if she was to miss one of the balloons, it would count as a 5-second penalty against her. If she shot the wrong color out of sequence, that would be a procedural, so she would get a 10-second penalty against her times that she ran today.
Okay.
So she is cleared now from the stage, and she's good to go. She had a 100% score today, so she did good. She'll be coming up and coming running gunner.
Probably in what, a couple years? She's 11 now. The way the birthdays fall from World, she has, I think, 2 years left of
Probably
this.
be 2 years yet then.
Yeah.
Because she falls. CMSA World ends at the end of October, and so technically our year started after the World. And if your birthday follows before that, like if she turns 12 in July, it won't help her for the following year, so she will have to wait a whole extra year again.
Which is really good for the gun safety and the horsemanship aspect.
Yes. All process of teaching them how to handle a horse correctly, handle firearms correctly, and being safe out there. We don't want to start anybody out. I don't know if he was here earlier in the day, but we had 2 brand new members that joined today, and their first attempt coming out, we actually had a seasoned rider ride with them. Now they actually got a 60 seconds for that ride because there was another rider in the arena with them, but we didn't know how their horse would handle the gunfire, so we put a safety rider with them for that. They did fine, so they were able to finish the last 3 stages on their own. If the horses would have acted up on them too bad, we would, as range master, would have had the right to call them that they couldn't ride out of safety issues. We don't want anybody hurt.
Good.
Don't want nothing unsafe here, you know.
It's all safety. You know, we're dealing with firearms, so it's safety.
Right.
Okay, we got an 18. All right, got a 21.337 and clean for Austin.
Watch out!
Smoke,